Hi, I'm Doug. This is an overview of Otters on Ice. In Otters on Ice, you are an otter, trying to navigate a mostly frozen river and collect as much fish as possible. The object of the game is to collect the majority of different sets of fish and score the most points. The game takes place over 5 rounds. There are 2 phases in each round. In the first phase, you will be racing to navigate the river by solving the puzzle on the river cards in real time. Players will be drawing lines on the sleeved river cards with a dry erase marker. To solve the puzzle, you must try to draw lines from the entrance side of the card to the exit side. Each of the entrances will only be able to make it to one of the 3 exits. You may only draw straight lines in the 4 cardinal directions. Because this is a frozen river and subsequently quite slippery, each time you begin drawing a straight line in any direction, you must continue drawing that line until you bump into something. There are 3 things you can bump into. 1, a rock. When your line reaches a rock, it ends in the space adjacent to the rock. When this happens, you may start a new line in a different direction. 2, a wall, which follows the same rules as a rock. Or 3, a rough patch. When your line reaches a rough patch, the line ends on the same space as the rough patch. You may then start drawing a line in a different direction, or in the same direction. At the start of Phase 1, a sand timer will be flipped, and players will solve the puzzle as quickly as possible. Each player will be solving a copy of the same river card, and will start on the same entrance. In subsequent rounds, there will be additional river cards added to the puzzle, and players will need to solve multiple river puzzles in succession. Phase 2. The player that finished the river puzzle last will take the fish cards for that round and split them into piles equal to the number of players. The player that finished first will then select one of the piles, followed by the other players in turn order. After taking a pile of fish cards, you may immediately eat any number of fish cards that are not frozen. Eating fish will give you guaranteed points at the end of the game, but will not help you have the majority of that type of fish. Each round, there will also be 1 otter card added to the pile of fish cards. For example, the Brave Otter card will allow you to add an extra river card during the following round. So you will be solving a longer puzzle than the other players, but you will get guaranteed points for doing so. At the end of the game, players will score points for each set of fish they have a majority of. The number of each fish card is how many cards there are of that type, and how many points you will get for having the majority of them. That's a quick look at Otters on Ice. Thanks so much for watching.